What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and this is the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. All right, I've been using this phone for about 4 months now, a little almost 5 months, and it is a great device, man. I'm not mad at this phone. I have been using it. I traded in my Galaxy Z Fold 7 for this device because ultimately I wanted the Pixel experience. And I liked all the call screening and everything that comes with the Google software over the Samsung phone. So I went back to this. I traded that, or I sold the Z Fold 7 and I bought this. All right. But ever since I got this, there's something that I just felt like, man, I get foldables every year. I get foldables and I'm like, this is amazing. This is awesome. This is the best thing ever. But then I will get to the point where I'm taking pictures or I'm with my wife and she has the S24 Ultra and she can zoom in and make quality pictures and all that stuff. And I'll be like, man, I never have the phone with the best camera, the all-in, no sacrifice phone. So then I'll try a Slab phone. I'll get the OnePlus 13, or I had a S24 Ultra myself. Sometimes I switch back and forth, but I usually wind up going back to the foldables, whether it be the Samsung or it be the OnePlus Open, which that's actually one of my biggest cell phone regrets is selling that OnePlus Open, because that was a great phone, but I usually wind up back here with the foldables, man. And I'm like, I can't go back to slabs. I can't go back to a slabs. I'm all in on foldables. But this past week, I did this. All right. This is the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. And this, my friends, is a great phone. Straight slab phone. This is where my SIM card currently sits, and I've been using this every day. It's the eSIM, of course. I haven't actually used a physical SIM. This is my actual physical SIM right here. It's T-Mobile. I haven't had it in a device in a while, but anyway, the SIM is in here, and I've been using this phone for the past week. And I've actually gotten used to it. And it feels really good in the hand, man. It feels really good to use this. This is a Spigen case on here. I want to say it's called the Neo Pop. And I've been rocking and rolling with this, man, for the last, week? 5-6 days. So it's comfortable to use. The weight on the regular 10 Pro XL versus the weight that's on the foldable is a lot different. This thing, while initially I thought it wasn't so bad when I was switching from this to from the Z Fold 7, because Z Fold 7 is extremely light. I think the Z Fold 7 is even lighter than both of these two. But I was like, oh, it's not so bad, man. It's a little heavier, but it's not so bad. But then after you use it and you have it sitting on your pinky, because I believe most people use their phone in this format, you have it sitting on your pinky and it's resting there and you're using it, boom, 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 you're texting, you open it up, you have it sitting there on your thumb. It starts to get a little heavy. It starts to get a little heavy after a while, man. So I said, I want something a little bit lighter. And this is filling that void right now. What I don't like about having just this phone is the fact that I can't do, I mean, you can do split screen multitasking on this like you could on that. But for example, let me do something here. So say I got Instagram up here, and then I come here and I want to do split screen. So I go there, hit split screen, and let me go to, let's say, what are we gonna do here? You can't do it with Nike. So YouTube, boom. So I can do it, right? Here is Instagram and YouTube at the bottom. You can do the split screen. And if you turn it that way, it adjusts that way too. Look, Instagram here, YouTube here. You can do that. Doing that is not the same as having this, and say I go to the same thing. Here's Instagram, and then I'm gonna go to, boom, open it up, and here is YouTube, and I'm gonna put YouTube there. So now I got Instagram on one side, I got YouTube on this side, right? It's not the same. It's not the same. This is definitely better to do this than it is to do this. Like, it's definitely a better experience. However, some of the pictures that I've taken on this device, the quality of them are better than on that device. And I'll show you. I took a few pictures of my dogs this morning. Look at my dogs. Look at Wishbone. You see Wishbone here? Look at him. Look at how good he was taking a nap there on his bed. Look at how good that looks, as opposed to some of the pictures that I've gotten of the boys on the 10 Pro Fold. While the pictures on there are very good, this actually has the better camera. And here's another picture. I showed this in a previous video. Look at Kofi. Look how good that looks, man. Look how close, and look at the hair on him. Like, that's a great shot, man. And then sometimes I'm sitting in the car and I'm filming my videos or whatever, and I'll use the front facing camera instead. See, this is you all here. I'll use the front facing camera, but the quality that is on the front facing camera on this is much better than the quality on the front facing camera on the 10 Pro Fold. Then the rear camera, I took a quick shot. Me and the wife were out somewhere. We were out having lunch together, and we were getting in the car, and we were like, man, I wonder what that restaurant there is. It was a restaurant next to the place that we went to. And I opened it up and I said, man, let me see what that is. And I hit the zoom, and it went way close to the sign of the restaurant. And I was like, okay, this place is for tacos and whatever. This is a Mexican restaurant. Okay, boom. And I could see it so much better. The zoom on the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, while it is good, it is not anywhere in close to the same ballpark as this, which it frustrates me because I like these phones, man. I like the foldables a lot, and I would prefer to only use the foldables, but there's always a limitation, man. And the only phone that I've seen that doesn't seem to have these camera limitations are the phones that are not sold here in the States. The Oppo Find N6 so far is one of the only phones that I've seen that doesn't have the camera compromises. But look at that. That's not too terrible of a price, but then you got to ship it here, and then you got to be like, man, is this going to work properly on my network and all that? And I don't know about you all, but oftentimes, thank goodness for some of these payment plans and like PayPal and all these places. I don't pay this all the time for my devices. I'll pay them like I would with T-Mobile or something like that. So I can just make payments. Okay, 100 here, 100 there. That's easier than doing this up front. So, hey, man, I ain't ashamed to say it. Like, I know people think that you get on here, you got all these products or all this stuff, and you paying straight cash. Nah, man. You got to break that down sometimes, man. That's a lot to do up front. So, yeah, I don't do that joint right there. But anyway, I don't know if I want to bite the bullet on something like this just so I have one device that has no compromises. But I hadn't used a Pixel, a slab phone version of a Pixel since the Pixel 7 Pro, because when the 8 Pro came out, the Fold came out. The first Pixel Fold came out. So I didn't get the 8 Pro that year. I had the 6 Pro, I had the 7 Pro, and then I went to the Pixel Fold right after that. And I didn't get the 8, 9, so I skipped both of those, and this is the first slab Pixel phone that I've had in 3 years now. And I honestly feel like I'm going to hold on to this regardless of what happens. I might switch this out. I might switch this phone out, but I feel like I'm going to hold on to this until there's a point where I'm like, okay, this foldable phone does every single thing that I need, and there's no compromises. The battery's good, the camera's good, software is good, everything I need to do on here is good. And I'm not like sitting with my wife and like, okay, babe, you take the picture and send me that picture, send me that video, because you can zoom in 20,000 times and be right up on the person at the concert and see the sweat dripping off their face. Like, I want to be able to do stuff like that too. If we're at my daughter's band concerts, she's usually the one getting the better shots because she has so much zoom that we could be sitting high up in the stands and she could zoom in and see my daughter playing the piccolo from way out there, and she's close, like we're this close right now. So this has a great zoom, and I'm not mad at using this for right now. My battery pack that I had when I got my OnePlus 13 seems to work better on this phone than it did. Look, it's instantly charging now. As you can see, it was charging down there. Oh, you see it up there. It's charging now. This is better. And it connects, and look, it's not wiggling. It's not coming off. It's not doing anything. It's just stuck there. While it does connect to the 10 Pro Fold, boom. Look how it's like it slides. It slides a little bit. Can you all see that? Look. It's sliding off. And I'll put it back. Okay, boom, we're back. But then if you bump it, it slides. It slides off. It's not completely locked in place so that you don't have to worry about it. And when it does things like this and it's wiggling, it stops charging. So say I'm doing this and I got this on here and I'm like, cool, got this on. And I go to do something, it'll vibrate again and be like charging. And then it'll stop. And then it'll be like charging. And then it go, see, like it just vibrated again now. It's not a perfect connection with something like this as boom. Not moving. I'm trying to get it to move. Boom. Now I forced it. But look, this ain't moving. So I just want the Googles, the Samsungs, Apple coming up when they release their device. I don't know if I'm interested in that Apple iPhone or whatever they're gonna call it. I don't know, the iPhone Ultra. I don't know if I'm completely interested enough to switch to Apple to use it. I don't think I am. That's not me saying anything negative about Apple, but I like Apple computers, the laptops, the computers, the desktop computers, stuff like that. I have 2 of them. But as for the phones, I'm just not. I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max and I loved it. I thought that was a great phone. But then I think everything after that hasn't really been the best. So I haven't felt the need to switch back. But right now I'm kind of interested to see what Motorola is about to do whenever they decide to release their foldable that has been announced for 4 months now. I would like to see what they're going to do. I'm hoping the cameras on there are real good, because if that phone winds up being what I'm thinking it could be, I'll trade this in. I'll sell this off and then I'll get that phone as my foldable phone. If it has a great zoom, camera, I think I'm all in. I think that's what's gonna do it for me. If I can zoom on the Motorola Fold like I can on a regular slab phone like this, then I think I might be all in on that. But yeah, man, as it is right now, this phone right here is good so far. So far, so good. Yes, I do miss the feeling of being able to pop open the phone and watch a video or something on a bigger screen like that. I do miss that. I do wish that I mean, I still have it here. So, I mean, it's not like I'm just, oh, I don't have this feature anymore. I still have this phone. So if I want to switch to a phone that has the bigger display, then yeah, but I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to do everything to perfection on this. I should be able to enjoy videos, listen to music, go everywhere, zoom, great battery, all that on this, and not have to be like, well, dang, man, I can take certain pictures and I can do a little bit of video, but if we at a concert or we are somewhere that I need to see something far away, this ain't gonna cut it. Why? This phone cost me, I got it on sale for like $400 off. So what, $1,500? This is like, that's not good, man. That's not good. I want to pay the top price and get the top performance of a phone. Like you would expect when you pay high price that you're gonna get something great. This phone being cheaper than this, to me, this should be your pro. This should be the top of the top. You shouldn't be paying more and getting less. So same with the Z Fold. How is it that Samsung's most expensive phone and the Trifold, those two phones are your most expensive phones, but the Ultra is the one that's your best device overall. It has your best camera, it has your best battery life, it has all your best features, but it's not even the top of the top. Like, how do you do that? The phone that's the most expensive, that has everything going for it, that should be your best phone. And with foldables right now, as much as I love them a lot. I love foldables a lot, man. And I prefer them. But as it stands right now, foldables are not the top of the top. If you want the best all-around devices, you got to get something like this. You got to get a Slab, man. But I just wanted to update you all, let you know that I do have a regular 10 Pro XL in the house right now, and this is my primary device at the moment. We'll see what happens with this. Will the Motorola Fold replace this? We'll see. Will I go back to Samsung later this year? I don't think so. I don't think I like the wide foldable phones, and the Z Fold 8 just kind of looks exactly like the Z Fold 7. It didn't add an extra camera. It doesn't have any extra things that make me think like, okay, this is gonna be better than the phone that I had. So I don't see the point in getting that one. The only phone right now, the two foldables that excite me, if anything, is Motorola's Fold, because it's rumored to have great cameras, and then that Oppo Find N6. But I don't know if I just want to go ahead and drop that money up front on that Oppo. But for now, I'm enjoying this, and this is the direction I'm going to go. And I don't think there's a Slab phone right now that I'm more interested in than this one. I prefer Google software, so we'll see. But thank you all for watching. If you stayed this far, I truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.